Throttle, 2,000 RPM. I'm looking at the tachometer down there, and I'm bringing the engine to 2,000 RPM. Now I'm going to do a magneto check. I have 2 magnetos that the engine runs on, and I want to make sure that it's running on each one. Now I'm going to check the carburetor heat. Now I'm going to check the ammeter, which is here. Now I'm going to do the vacuum pump, which is here, which drives these 2 instruments. Now I'm going to look at the engine instruments here, the oil temperature and oil pressure. I'm going to press the test on the annunciator lights here. I'm going to look at fuel pressure. I'm now going to bring the throttle back to 1,000 RPM.
Left base 14 Northampton.
Now I'm going to check the flight instruments. This is level. This is showing 0 airspeed. This is showing an altimeter. I'm going to set it till it's about 120 feet, which is the field altitude here. My magnetic compass shows a heading of about 337, and I'm going to set this to about 337. And so my flight instruments now check. I'm going to set the fuel selector to the fullest tank. The left tank is the fullest tank, so they're about the same, so I'll set it to there. The electric fuel pump is on. Carburetor heat is off. Fuel seat backs are erect. Mixture is set. Primer is locked. Belt harnesses good all around. Flaps set. They're down. We're going to set the trim tab here to about neutral. Now we're going to do something very important. We're going to make sure the controls are free and correct. So we want to make sure. So we're going to pull back and look back at the tail and push down. We're going to go left. We're going to go right. We're going to jiggle the rudder pedals. And the controls are free and correct. We're going to set the radio here. We're on COM 1. That's over here. That's 122.7. 2.7. This is on ALT, and the transponder's on ALT and 1200, so we're reporting properly for radars. Checklist complete. You ready for takeoff?
Ready.
Okay. Normal takeoff. Flap set, tab set, accelerate 45 to 55 knots, indicate airspeed, and then we'll use back pressure.
Northampton traffic, Skyhawk 35544 is descending through 2,000 feet to enter the left downwind for 14 Northampton.
Northampton traffic, Cherokee 4302 Victor is taking active runway 14 Northampton. I see traffic up over there, but he's not a factor yet.
Traffic, Warrior 8090 Hotel. Turning base, runway 14.
That's him, and we'll be ahead of him. So we don't want to dawdle, but we're going to do okay. We're going to come out over here. We're going to say we're on runway 14. It's written on the runway. We're going to check that the compass also shows that it's 14, which it is here and here, and we're off. As we're going down the runway here, we want to check that the engine instruments are good, that none of the lights are coming on, that the airspeed is alive. We're going through 55 knots. At 55 knots, we're going to apply just a little bit of back pressure, and we're going to let the airplane fly itself off the ground. And it works.
Northampton traffic, 544 is turning left base for 14 Northampton. Northampton traffic, 544 is turning final for 14 for touch and go Northampton.
IFR inbound, expect the ILS or visual approach. Runway 2, copy light system out of service. Departing VFR aircraft notified ground on initial contact. If you will enter Bradley Class Charlie airspace, pointing to squawk code for VFR advisories. Advise you have information, Quebec. Special information, Quebec, issued at 2253 Zulu, wind 180 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 20, dew point 02, altimeter 3004, landing and departing runway 20, IFR inbound, expect the ILS or visual approach. Runway 2, copy light system out of service. Departing VFR aircraft notified ground on a...
Okay, that's Westfield, and that's just an automated information. So they're kind of telling us, you know, stuff, so they don't have to individually tell us what's going on. Okay. Okay, why don't you put your feet and hands on the controls now? Okay. Good. Now, don't look at me. I want you to look outside only. First thing I want you to do is to pull back gently and look what happens relative to the horizon. No, don't look down. Look up. Look out. No, don't look inside.
Northampton traffic.
What's happening?
8090.
We're going up.
Downwind.
Yep. Okay. Now push down
Northampton.
gently. So what's happening now?
Altitude.
Okay. So lesson 1 is pitch control. Lesson 2 is going to be, we're going to roll the airplane. So let's roll it to the right, and as we roll it to the right, I want you, just gently, I want you to step on the right pedal, just gently, okay?
All right.
Look outside, not inside. I can see where your eyes are, and I want you to be looking outside. Okay, now, the thing about turning an airplane, first of all, we want to look out for other airplanes. But second of all, we don't want to keep turning it because then we'll roll over. So we want to basically pick an angle relative to the horizon. You can see it. And we just want to have it, you know, turn ourselves around. Very good. Now, why don't you turn us to the left?
Left downwind 414 Northampton. Northampton traffic, Warrior 8090 Hotel, turning base, runway 14 Northampton.
How's that looking so far? You feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to turn about 90 degrees to the left, okay?
692, runway 20, turning left base, touch
To the
go.
left. Left.
Cherokee 692, runway 20, clear touch and go.
692, clear, touch and go, runway 20.
About 90 degrees. Westfield Tower, Cherokee 4302 Victor, information Quebec, 11 miles to the north, landing for a touch and go.
Cherokee 4302 Victor, Westfield Tower, say altitude.
Cherokee 4302 Victor, 2,900.
Cherokee 02 Victor, make straight in runway 20, report 3 mile final.
4302 Victor, Wilco.
How'd I do?
Up, you just talked on the radio. Okay, you're doing okay. Now I want you to turn about 10 more degrees to the left, okay? Now you gotta turn, yep, there you go, with the rudder. Okay. Now you're...
And Westfield Tower, 73 Hotel
Okay,
Alpha.
level it out. Level it out.
73 Hotel Alpha, Westfield Tower.
Hotel Alpha is over Springfield, inbound landing with Quebec.
73 Hotel Alpha, enter left downwind runway 20, report midfield.
Midfield, left downwind, Hotel Alpha.
Okay, now I want you to turn a little bit more to the left, okay? About 20 degrees more to the left. There you go. Very nice. A little bit more to the left. I'll tell you when to stop turning, okay? Yes, just hold an angle here, hold a bank angle, and just keep going. Okay, now level it out. Good. Now you can see over there at about 1 or 2 o'clock, you can see Westfield Airport. Okay, but we're not going to turn towards it. We're going to go straight ahead so we can turn onto final and go straight into runway 20. Okay, very good. Keep us just headed in this direction. Don't even look at what I'm playing around with inside here. Now, I want you to pitch down slightly because we need to start descending to the runway. And you see how we're lining up with the runway there?
Yep.
Okay, so I want you to do a, not yet, but coming up on it, a gradual right turn till we're headed right down the runway, okay?
Yep.
There we are, we're down the runway. So now I want you to turn till we're going straight down the runway.
Cherokee 02 Victor, follow the Cherokee approaching left base, touch and go.
Cherokee 02 Victor, Wilco, looking for traffic. Oh, okay. I don't see the traffic, but we're going.
692 turning left base, runway 20, touch and go.
Now,
Cherokee 692, runway 20, clear, touch
you're
and
not
go.
going down the runway, you're going down to the right of the
clear,
runway.
touch and go. 692.
I want you to go right down the runway, okay?
You got the plane.
No, I want you to fly it, Lamar. You're doing fine. The last thing you're going to do is hose this up. Trust me. I'm going to stop you before you do anything that I don't like. While you're doing this, I'm going to do the landing checklist. Fuel selector is on the upper tank. Seat backs erect. Belt harnesses fastened. Electric fuel pump is on. Mixture is set. Flaps, we'll hold off on that. 63. I want you to come a little bit to the turn, a little bit to the left. You see how we're drifting to the right of the runway? Okay, so turn to the left. And you can also go down a little bit. We're gonna up a little bit high, okay? Now turn to the left. You're headed to the right of the runway.
You got the plane. I don't want to.
You're doing fine. Don't worry, I'm going to take it before you do it, but I want you to line me up. You're not scaring me in the least.
And Westfield Tower, Hotel Alpha is turning midfield downwind for 20.
Hotel 3, Hotel Alpha, follow the Cherokee 3 mile final, touch and go.
Cherokee 4302, Victor is 3 miles.
Hotel 3, Hotel Alpha, follow the Cherokee 3 mile final, touch and go.
Okay, we're within the White Arch.
Hotel 3, Hotel Alpha, did you copy?
Affirmative, I'm looking for the Cherokee traffic.
Cherokee 02 Victor, runway 20, clear, touch and go.
4302 Victor, we'll go. Clear, touch and go. Okay, now you keep flying the airplane, you're doing just fine. Okay, gasoline, set, undercarriage, down bolted, mixture, full rich, prop set, and we'll go to 2 notches of flaps here. So I do a second mental checklist. Okay. Push down the airplane just ever so slightly. We're a little bit high, and the way that you know that, which is fine, but you see those lights to the left of the runway there?
Yep.
They're all white, and that says we're a little high. I'm going to take the airplane now, okay?
Yep.
Okay, now what we're going to do now, you're going to see as we get lower.
And Hotel Alpha has the Cherokee traffic.
Hotel 3, Hotel Alpha, number 2, runway 20, clear to land.
Hotel Alpha.
Okay, as we get a little lower, you're going to see that they're going to, as we get lower on the glide slope, we're going to see they're going to start to turn red.
5544 is inbound.
And if we were really low, they would all be red, which would be a good indication to pull up.
Cessna 35544, Westfield Tower, make straight in runway 20.
You see how now we're starting to get in the red?
Straight in for
Yep.
That says now we're just a little bit high, but that's fine. Okay, now you see how we got 2 whites and 2 reds?
Yep.
Now we're right on glide slope. Now what we're aiming to do is, you see those little white patches there?
Yeah.
That's where we're going to try to put it down.
Alright.
Okay.
Turkey 692, follow the Fairchild left base full
Full
stop.
flaps. Okay, final
692,
checklist
follow
is going to
the,
be gear down and prop forward.
Sorry, can't identify the airplane yet.
Okay, now we're going to try to put it down right on the spot that we've identified.
Roger, following Fairchild 1 mile final.
And right on the center line. So we're coming over here. There we go, right where we wanted it.
Nice.
Okay, flaps off.
692, traffic in sight.
Turkey 692, roger, report base.
692.
We move through the throttle. We're picking up speed. We pull back slightly and let the airplane fly off the ground. Westfield Tower, Cherokee 4302 Victor. I'm going to return to Northampton.
02 Victor, left turn on course approved.
4302 Victor, Wilco. Okay, so now we're climbing out. We want to make sure we have a proper airspeed for climb out.
Cessna 544, follow the Cherokee approaching left base, touch and go.
544 is looking for the traffic. 692, turning left base, runway 20, touch and go.
Cherokee 692, number 2, runway 20, clear touch and go.
Now we're going to do a gradual